Calling all college football fans, Unique Expressions has everything you need for game day, including collegiate apparel, accessories, tailgating items, even Yeti coolers. Shop a variety of South Carolina, Clemson, and Georgia gear. We have something for every fan. And that's not all. Unique Expressions offers on-site embroidery, vinyl lettering, and an array of personalized gifts. Find the perfect gift for any occasion and shop brands like Spartina, Vera Bradley, Ridley Pulitzer, Jack Rogers, Simply Southern, Tyler Candle Company, and so much more. Stop in today. Unique Expressions, 1521 Whiskey Road in Mitchell Shopping Center in Aiken, South Carolina.
Okay, they got to be quiet.
Merry Christmas and welcome to the Aiken Jaycee's Christmas Parade in downtown Aiken. It doesn't feel much like Christmas. It's 72, 73 degrees. Perfect weather for watching a Christmas parade if you didn't want to be uncomfortable. Hi, everybody. I'm Ed Gerardo, and I'll just let y'all introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm back again. This is Tammy Newman. I'm enjoying my time back here in Aiken, and I'm looking forward to the parade today.
Hi, I'm Mayan Schechter. This is my first Christmas parade in Aiken and first time being on television during the Christmas parade in Aiken.
Mayan's been doing political stuff, mostly. If you see her in Aiken Standard, follow her. She also was on TV and went through the Aiken election, did a great job. So we put her at the Christmas parade because how much harder can anything be, right, Danny?
Exactly. I'm sure there's a lot of political things going on here in Aiken and South Carolina, but today it is all about the Aiken Jaycee's Christmas Parade.
Absolutely, and they have reached our point, and they're ahead of schedule. I think that's what you get when you have beautiful weather. Is everybody?
It is gorgeous. It is. It's kind of hot. It was difficult to find something to wear that was appropriate, but I pulled it off, and now I am thrilled to see the beginning of the parade with lots of our high school band.
This is our Grand Marshal, right?
Yes. And that would be Rosalind Coward Green. And proud to say that she is Teacher of the Year this year in Aiken County. She teaches language arts at Jackson Middle School.
Very good. And don't forget to stay tuned all the way to the end with the appearance of Santa Claus as he closes out the parade every year that way. Here's the Aiken High School Marching Band.
Green and gold. The green and gold definitely puts you in the Christmas spirit.
What an adorable dog.
Yes.
That's one of the things from being a little kid and coming to the Aiken Parade that I certainly remember. The floats are all great, but the bands, the marching bands, playing Christmas songs.
Now that is a unique reindeer.
It is the cutest of reindeers. That is what I call a big dog, but a jolly one at that. Not forgetting the sleigh with the cute pup.
Oh, I love that. That's great.
Oh, here comes a beauty queen. Try to keep up with them. I see Rick Osmond following up, but something in the United States. Wow.
This is Summer Priester. She is from Aiken High. I've actually judged her in plenty of pageants, and she is actually won Ms. United States this year, and I can tell you she's a treasure.
And here's our mayor, our new mayor of Aiken is Rick Osmond. This is his first Christmas parade as mayor. He's been on county council. He's been in the parade before, just first time as mayor.
First time as mayor, that's correct. And here is Bill Taylor, my Facebook friend, and I see he has his grandkids and
his wife Donna's with him.
Family.
And Bill Clyburn follows him from the U.S. House.
That's great.
He doesn't need a driver. He can just drive himself. And Beverly riding in the back with him. And Don Wells, another House member.
I know. Do you see a pattern here? There's a lot of political.
Put them all together.
A lot of our politicians are here this year. Is it an election year?
That's Maya. Maya knows all.
I don't think it is for them. I think we're good for a while.
Okay.
Knights of Columbus.
Oh no, I love this. This is really unique. Love to see adults get into it just as much as the kids.
Strong Thurman, our solicitor. Hey, Strong, Heather. All right, well, more politicians,
Yes.
I do believe.
This is Aiken County Council member Willer Hightower.
Yes, a smart man in a smart car. Oh,
The car is driving itself.
oh, that is adorable.
And this is City Council member Gail Diggs.
Yes, she is actually one of my godmothers, so I'm very proud to see her.
And another
Andrew Sliders in his own little Mustang convertible. His wife Joanna. How are you?
I think people pull out all the stops for the parade when they want a unique mode of transportation. I mean, look at what we just witnessed.
Yeah.
Everything from a smart car to what, a military vehicle?
Military vehicle, lots of convertibles, old convertibles, newer convertibles. Now we got a little break in the action. They'll stop along the parade route and be judged by judges. So why don't we tell everybody who the judges of the parade,
That would be
so
fantastic.
they know who to blame, who won.
Let's see, would you like to?
Well, let's see.
introduce our
Barry
first
Adams is a graduate of Georgia Southern University with a degree in business management. He spent his career as a banker. Most recently, he's the executive vice president at Security Federal. He's retired, and he retired in 2014, and he and his wife Sarah are enjoying spending time with their children and grandchildren, and Barry's a good friend. I know he spends time out at the golf course.
Yeah, and
as well.
a fair judge. And one of the other judges would be Mr. Randy Duckett, who I had the pleasure of getting to know while I was a student at USC Aiken. But he's currently the director of alumni relations, so I still have a little relationship with him here at USC Aiken. And he has been there his entire career at the university in various positions. He's also a father and a grandfather. So not only is he a professional, but he's definitely a family man and very active in the Aiken community. He's also involved with Aiken Recreation Department with basketball, baseball, softball, and the youth program at Aiken's First Baptist Church.
And the final judge is Leslie Holride. She moved to Aiken earlier this year after retiring from the Navy. She enjoyed her Navy career and her assignments all over the world, but says the most demanding and rewarding tour of duty has been her assignment in Aiken, where she's the full-time mom of a terrific 9-year-old boy, DJ.
All right,
That is a job.
And we had three judges, three great judges. So they'll be picking the winners. I don't think they pick any winners of the floats for the politician Sheriff Hunt's truck going by us now. And bagpipes. It wouldn't be a parade without
No,
bagpipes.
men in skirts are always a plus. And such beautiful, beautiful music. Aiken shares pipes and drums. I did not know.
And Scots.
Great Scots.
Oh, wow, they have quite the...
They have an elaborate.
yes.
Yeah, this is an extended sheriff's float.
They might need to get extra points for that.
Exactly. Oh, and here comes the bloodhounds.
The Mobile Command Unit. So this will be our, I guess that's why Sheriff Hunt was leading this pack.
Yes.
All the
Got to appreciate our law enforcement and, of course, the canines of any aspect of them.
bloodhounds. They're getting a good walk today. This starts somewhere back around Union Street, and they'll line up all the way back down to Williamsburg and come out in order, somewhat of an order.
And I do not mind seeing any of these emergency vehicles, especially the blue lights on the vehicles, as long as they're not in my rearview mirror. I'm good.
Do you experience that often?
Well, let's get back on the subject of the parade here and things to celebrate.
Another time. Know about that another time.
I don't mind that. You don't get blue lights in your rearview mirror, do you?
Knock on wood. Perfect driver.
Oh, Aiken Properties.
They're selling real estate, selling
Home
Aiken.
for Christmas. It's definitely
Green Page.
an
working it
old-fashioned
hard.
Christmas.
The New Holland Fire Department. They came in all the way from up close to Wagner.
Yes. Oh, and look here. Yeah, what is that, Sparky? Well, he's not stealing anyone's thunder. He's doing his own thing on the New Holland Fire Department truck.
Not to be confused with Santa Claus.
Right.
the Eureka Fire Department. So we got all the little fire engines from the different substations from around the county, I suppose.
It's beautiful.
Montmorency's got a fancy one.
I think I'm loving this Montmorency Fire Rescue. What is?
That's a golf cart.
That's a souped up. I would say that's more than a golf cart. That's like a souped up four-wheeler.
And Montmorency also has a big fire truck. And I don't know if those are Montmorencians up there on the top, but they're having a fun ride. And Center Fire Department, which
Just
is
some
out.
of Santa's elves, I'll say.
Center's out Wire Road. A lot of people don't know where Center is. It's up US 1 in Wire Road.
And
that
I'm
area.
learning that today. I am. That's awesome. I think the county is completely covered.
Windsor.
I am familiar with Windsor. Got lots of Santa's elves on top.
And we're finally going to get to the float portion of the parade that you loved so much.
Yes, I do. I'm a kid at heart. I don't think I'll ever grow up. I'm called Peter Pan often. But right now we have the Silver Bluff Baptist Church Queen, Jasmine Knight.
Jasmine's got that wave going down. Did you teach her that? Beauty queen that you are?
And this is Henry Hanks MC just announced recently that he will run against Sheriff Michael Hunt in the November election next year.
Merry Christmas. He's walking. He's a walking man. Working it hard.
And this is your expertise. I believe you were here yesterday with Mr. Trump's visit.
I was. I covered him at the USC Aiken Convocation Center.
Okay, well, great. Well, he's got a float in today's parade, so I guess he wants to leave a lasting impression here in Aiken.
Now we got some of the car dealerships.
I
Be
know.
represented.
I need to pay close attention. I'm interested in considering a new vehicle.
Kia. I don't know if it's Kia of Augusta. I hear their commercials. Do we have a Kia in Aiken? I don't know.
I do not think so.
Southern Siding and Windows.
Oh, need to talk to him too. Oh, here's a beautiful parade.
Here's a float. A nice float at that.
And this is the Dozier Chapter 4 Order of the Eastern Star. They host bingo at nursing homes and provide certain gifts and snacks for those, but this is really lovely. What
That
a
is very
beautiful,
nice.
beautiful group of women and men.
And they have a king and a queen up there? Very lucky spot. Oh, this is great.
Well, this is the Aiken horsepower. These are the fancy cars coming, but Skipper Perry is driving his, what do you call the little
Segway?
two-wheel Segway?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed Mr. Perry. He was a big supporter of the school system and always had a great sense of humor.
So these are some of the nicer cars you'll see around Aiken
Right.
that have a little bit of age on them. I would assume most of these
But
will
so
be older.
unique and just true classics.
I think I like the green one the best. I don't want to pick, but I think the green one.
The Corvette?
If that's what that was, sure. I know politics more than I know cars.
Right. I
I-
believe this is Aiken's Horsepower Car, Truck, and Bike Club. So basically, it's those that want to show off their classics, and they're doing a great job.
I think we had one break down. They're pushing it off to the sides down the
Oh,
street.
no. Too much excitement. Too much of a classic.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, I learned from doing these parades to not jump out there and say what a car is without knowing what I was talking about.
Right. I just say they're all pretty and they're classics.
I've been called on the carpet for saying wrong for Model Ts and Model As and not knowing the difference. You know, the Mustang here, I know that one. One of my best friends, David Alexander, had a Mustang just like that growing up. And we want to thank our sponsors, Fox and Lady, right here in downtown Aiken on Lawrence Street.
And are they open today? Because I would love to stick my head in to see exactly what they have to offer. I've heard a lot about them.
We'll have to walk down there. They're right here across the street from our location. They are across from Aiken Drug. And, of course, they own Unique Expressions. So it's Fox and Lady and also Unique Expressions sponsoring our Christmas parade.
Right, and that is all over social media. I've had several people that said they weren't planning on decorating or doing anything for the holidays until they went into Unique Expressions, and that was that.
One thing we've learned from doing these parades is that there are lots of cars, and usually there'll be motorcycles at some point too. I don't see any coming down the road, but eventually they'll get here. Here's Stephen Biggs' business, Carolina Collision. As Big Stephen drives it. Merry Christmas. He's done some body work for me in the past.
It'll be a great time to hand out business cards as people drive by.
With some candy
attached. There you go, exactly.
You can't I guess you can get out and hand out candy.
Hand out candy.
They used to throw it when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
They found out that we'd fight over it. So
times have changed, Ed.
88.3 WAFJ.
Mount Pleasant Hill Baptist Church and their church van. It says Swansea, South Carolina. So they came on down from a ways away.
I think coming up we have the Aiken alumni chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm hoping this is who we are. I see lots of red, but it's Pleasant Hill Baptist Church.
But they've got a real float too.
Kappas.
A real float. Always reminds me of homecoming parades when I was in college.
That's what you call a real horn.
He's honking.
These are some really old cars that have me surprised that they're in such good condition.
People love putting their cars together.
Here come the Kappas.
Kappa Alpha Psi. Back in the days, I used to drive trucks and walk in the parade and take the kids from church and haul them through it. And I can say it's a lot of fun to do this. It's got to be a lot more fun when it's 72 degrees as opposed to 30 degrees and wind chills.
Have you retired those days?
Well, I'm doing this with you.
That's true.
Right here we have the James L. Hammonds Detachment, number 939, the Aiken Marine Corps League. And they do such a great job with Toys for Tots. And there's Cecil Ashley.
Cecil Ashley as Captain America.
Uncle Sam, he's wonderful. He was actually at the state championship game yesterday. Did you know that he was the basketball coach for Refrigerator Perry?
He was the basketball coach at Aiken High School when I was there.
And he was able to meet William Perry yesterday.
That was a while back that we were doing that. I always give him heck about cutting me from the basketball team. I hold that over his head all the time.
It's time to let it go.
He did not recognize
it's Christmas.
The great talent. William Perry had me by just a little bit.
Yeah.
I tell you what, William Perry, everybody knows William as a football player. He was a great basketball player.
We actually just nominated him for a National Hall of Fame, and in my research I found that he probably was an even better basketball player than football, but his size just dominated with football.
I don't know that I would say that, having watched him play both, but he was impressive. He could dunk a basketball standing flat-footed underneath the basket.
Well, I was able to meet him, and he was really nice.
Oh, nice guy.
Yes.
He was a few years behind me at Aiken High. I was glad he was on our team, not trying to play against him, because he was incredible.
And here we have the Youth and College Division of the NAACP.
Got the tractor portion of our parade now coming up.
I like seeing them in the parade rather than when I'm driving behind them on the road.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good point.
Oh, and here's USC Aiken's homecoming king and queen. And that would be, let's see, Ryan
Raffanan?
Yes. And Micaiah Leslie.
Sutton Marine. Got a tractor pulling a boat. I imagine John Deere has the tractors.
I think we're going to see every mode of transportation in this parade. Maybe like we need a bike or a
everything
scooter.
but a flying carpet.
Yeah.
Maybe we get a
Oh, look
hoverboard.
he has shorts on. That should give people an idea of what Christmas is like in the South.
That's true. We even got riding lawnmowers, just like a reindeer.
And here comes Sears hometown store in Aiken. Showing off all the appliances that we'll all be searching for under the Christmas tree this year.
That's a simple float, but it gets the point across.
Oh, Ed, we're going to let you have this one.
I was going to say, now this is an interesting participant. It's a septic service system. Great.
Necessary.
Red line. Very necessary if you live in the country and you have a septic tank.
And then we have the Deltas. Delta Sigma Theta sorority. Carolers.
Singing songs.
Now this is unique.
That creates Christmas spirit, singing loud for all to hear.
Right.
Watched Elf last night. Now that's different.
Oh, well, this is definitely different. This is Mr. C. Jump on child obesity with Mr. C's pledge. And that is Calvin J.L. Got the Best Friend Express. And here we are with Second Baptist Christian Preparatory School.
Oh no, they're so adorable.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Definitely. WUCC 99.9 FM.
Not familiar with them. The Voice of Truth. That's a Christian station.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. I think I found my favorite so far. Aiken Civic Ballet Company.
And another one of the real floats
Yes,
that Tammy
variety
loves to
of
see.
costumes, everything. This is absolutely gorgeous. And look, you know what this is, right?
Chuck E. Cheese?
The Nutcracker.
I was looking at the
Nutcracker.
mouse, the big rat coming down. Not sure what that is. I don't think that's Chuck E. Cheese, though.
I don't think so either. That's Chuck E. Cheese's brother.
All right, I think we need to take a break real quick and hear from our sponsor. We'll be right back.
Calling all college football fans, Unique Expressions has everything you need for game day, including collegiate apparel, accessories, tailgating items, even Yeti coolers. Shop a variety of South Carolina, Clemson, and Georgia gear. We have something for every fan. And that's not all. Unique Expressions offers on-site embroidery, vinyl lettering, and an array of personalized gifts. Find the perfect gift for any occasion and shop brands like Spartina, Vera Bradley, Ridley Pulitzer, Jack Rogers, Simply Southern, Tyler Candle Company, and so much more. Stop in today. Unique Expressions, 1521 Whiskey Road in Mitchell Shopping Center in Aiken, South Carolina. Calling all college football fans.
Wayne's Towing.
All right, Wayne's Towing's float going by. That's a nice one.
Yep.
Got it all built up.
If only that candy was real.
And thanks to Unique Expressions and also for Fox and Lady right here on downtown Lawrence Street for their sponsorship of the Jaycee's Christmas Parade.
And here's the entire Beasley Media Group. I'm sure we've all listened to one or all of these stations. Let me tell you, a lot of these stations started after Halloween with Christmas music, so they are definitely in the spirit.
And here comes a float, Christmas in Dixie. Had a discussion with my nephew this morning about Civil War trivia. He knows it all. He's only 9 years old.
Wow, this is like almost genuine 1860s dress.
Even the dog's outfit.
Yeah, they look great.
And here is Family Pharmacy's little bug car. Jay Watts, Dr. Watts driving the car. Merry Christmas. And he's not throwing out pharmaceuticals to everyone.
No, let's just hope it's candy canes only. Candy canes only. Got WAGT, NBC 26. Merry Christmas. Oh, I don't want to see this vehicle either. Miller's Funeral Home, but
Well,
hey.
Somebody's got to take care of us when we
That's
pass on.
true.
All right, another float.
The East Aiken Chargers football team.
Aiken Sharks. That's what it says. There must be Soccer Jennifer Hurd on the back of there. I can't get Jennifer to look at it. She's holding the goal up. Doing a good job. Gracious, that horn, you'd think everybody turn around and look for the big truck as it comes across. Follow the Aiken Sharks on Facebook. Boy, the Aiken Sharks are...
My nephew plays in these Pee Wee leagues, and I can tell you these kids and their parents put in so much work and dedication.
Here's the East Aiken Chargers right here. I mean, they were the youth football undefeated Division III champions. They charged up. All right, this is a big truck.
I think it's is that Doctor's Hospital or?
No, he's got it's Doctor's
It's a
Hospital.
combination. I'm glad to see a representation of all of the cheer squads.
Hey, Midland Valley.
Got Midland Valley. Saw them yesterday at the state finals. Those ladies did a great job.
Want to congratulate.
Got South Aiken. We've pretty much got all of our teams covered. That's awesome.
Want to congratulate Coach Knight and Midland Valley High School. They didn't take the win and win the state championship, but they made it to the finals. An awfully good football team.
Coach Knight was one of my coaches when they won a state championship, and he handled
Back in the days of Silver Bluff.
Yes.
He was at Silver Bluff.
Silver Bluff was actually in the state championships as well. Aiken County just did not bring home the hardware this year, but hey, they made it.
Those were two good football teams, two good coaches. Coach Lown retiring. It's going to be hard to believe that we have football in Aiken without Coach Lown. All right, Channel 6. I think Channel 6 may be around here today, somewhere aside from just in the car. We'll wave at them nonetheless. Merry Christmas.
This is where I get off, folks, okay? I'll be leaving you here and jumping on the back of this float. It's Buckwheat's Barbecue.
They've got a new place coming in Aiken. It's going to be out there on Silver Bluff Road.
I've never met a barbecue plate that I wasn't friends with.
Lifesaver used to be there. They're taking the old Lifesaver restaurant location.
Wow, okay, and that's a great location.
It would be even better if they are barbecuing and on the float at the same
yes.
time.
Do you smell that
Throwing
up?
barbecue.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I can't look a pig in the face.
Here's Palmetto Kiwanis. I'm a member of the Aiken Kiwanis, so
It's a
Palmetto
checker cream.
Kiwanis brings some of their kids out here. Merry Christmas.
Got the Aiken Active Seniors, engaging minds and bodies.
Three of them walking down the street. I'm not sure who they represent, but I'm sure they're having fun walking down
We have
during the Christmas parade.
WAAW Shout radio station,
From right here in Aiken.
Yep, one of
Lester
our-
Smalls station.
one of our gospel stations.
And here's some Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts. Weeblos, they got a mixture
They're
of them on
Cub
the float.
Scouts. Yes, they are.
Merry Christmas.
Georgia, Carolina, Yemassee District Cub Scouts.
Coal Creek pulling a float.
I was wondering how nurseries are doing with this crazy weather, sunny, cold, rainy.
They should be able to grow lots of things.
Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful. And that is Coal Creek Nurseries, letting us all know that trees are not the only foliage that we need this season.
The doggy daycare and spa, they're located out on Park Avenue Extension. You can take your dog there and they can like pal around, go to school with their other favorite dogs.
And you thought you were hot.
Yeah.
Look at that dog over there. I can't imagine having that coat during this weather.
Well, the sun's come out and it really got hot. AKA Alpha Kappa Alpha, pulling a float. We've had some good floats this year.
Yes, we certainly have.
They've even got records on their float. A Motown record at that. Which is cool to us old DJs that played vinyl.
And here is Miss Career and Technology Education from the Career Center here in Aiken County. And that is, let's see, Mackenzie Griffin.
Merry
Beautiful.
Christmas.
She looks absolutely stunning. They do good work. Had my hair done plenty of times there and have no complaints.
Quality Painting Services, LLC. Pulling their trailer. Dressed up for the seasons.
One thing I'm noticing the trend that a lot of the businesses here in Aiken really put a lot of effort in their marketing and their presentation on these vehicles and the trailers that accompany them.
Yep. Nothing like free advertising.
Yeah,
Aiken
this is
Housing
great.
Center.
Got extreme audio. I don't think my neighbors would appreciate that, but hey, I like it.
That's a cool little vehicle they've got there. Hauling around the big screens. The Elite Hair Gallery, do they do your hair too?
No, actually, I mean, I'm telling you, the first time I ever went anywhere was the Career Center, but I'm sure they do great work as well. But I'm definitely a edge girl.
Here comes the Model T, Model A portion of our parade, and they are lined up down the street as far as I can see. Now, you talk about old cars.
Yes, these are actually from 1928 to 1931, and you would think these cars just came off the assembly line. They're in stellar condition.
Well, these people do a lot of work on these cars, and you got to know a little bit about what you're doing, able to keep them running.
Well, since we're going into the 20s again, so to speak, maybe these cars will come back around because I'm definitely looking for the Great Gatsby type of lifestyle to come back around. I always tell everybody I was born in the wrong era. This is beautiful to me.
Now, do you like the ones with the tops up or the tops down?
Tops down, but I would think if I was going to, say, what did they do in these days with the was it moonshine or what have you? But with the tops down, if you're going to commit some of those things.
That's true.
But the tops down are beautiful.
All these cars are beautiful.
They are.
They really worked on them and brought them
invested
back.
a lot. But 1928 to 1931, and we are in 2015, basically 2016. Those cars are already on the road, but I'm just really amazed at the dedication that it took to keep these operable. Oh, that's a horn. What do you think the highest rate of speed these vehicles would go?
Oh, I don't know, 100 miles an hour?
No.
I don't think they'd want them to go 100 miles an hour.
It'd be fun if they could, but what would it be?
I have no idea.
You're just asking me.
Yes, I'm just asking. I figured you may be a little guru.
Mayan, you know
Cars.
That's not something that I could probably answer.
I would guess they can get up to 35, 40 miles an hour at going down a hill.
Can you imagine the interstate filled with those?
No, you'd be passing them left and right. All right, South Aiken Christian has their float. They've got records too. Our theme today is Christmas melodies, which we wore our ties.
That's right. And you copied me because my tie has the exact same song.
Yeah, I didn't get the memo, you guys, that we were going to have ties. I brought suspenders instead.
Hey, I'm loving the suspenders. Just keep rocking those.
You look great.
Appreciate it.
Fabulous. Fabulous. As Tim O'Brien pointed out, it's sort of Mork and Mindy-ish.
We've got the Winthrop Hall American Legion Post, 212. And these are actually some of the veterans and their families. Very proud of them.
You get that, mine?
I heard loud and clear.
I want the picture in the paper.
And this is a 1940 classic. That looks like a vehicle maybe from the movie Scarface. It's beautiful.
Scarface.
Or, what is it, The Godfather?
I think Godfather maybe, but
Yep.
that's not what I remember from those movies. It's the cars.
The cars didn't stick out
They
to
look
you?
like cars from Cuba is what they look like. Now they've opened up Cuba.
Al Pacino movies. I love him.
Hello.
We've got the National Society of Daughters of the American Revolution, Henry Middleton's chapter.
There's Honda of Aiken. AAA House School. South Aiken Christian.
Now that takes skill. Playing and making sure that you're on point with one another.
They're not a marching band, they're a riding band.
The Crusaders.
We're moving right along. Generators. I guess these guys have
Happy
generators.
birthday, Jesus. It is the reason for the season.
Christ Central Ministries. They're working hard, they're not just riding.
Now there's the outfit to be wearing during the parade.
Salon Trellis. Did I say that right? Whoville Hair Salon. You're the expert on the hair. You're supposed to make some comment about it.
Well, we've got Polar Pop coming along here.
That sounds good right about now.
Yes. That's too bad they're not handing those out because it looks wonderful.
That's Christmas. What would Christmas be without a Polar Pop?
And here is Bartlett Tree Experts. And boy, were they in business. What was that, a year, 2 years ago?
Oh,
When we
don't
had
bring
the
that
ice?
Yeah, that was
It was,
2 years ago.
you wanted to be best friends with the Bartlett Tree Experts, let me tell you.
Let's hope for cooler weather coming soon, but not that cold. No.
And Security Federal marching along with Richard Herman leading the way. Look at Tammy. Tammy Hasty from the mortgage department. Security showing they can walk. And here's the float for Security Federal.
And again, we would definitely like to thank the sponsors today, Unique Expressions and Fox and Lady, two businesses that I hope we have access today. If not, I'll have to get down here during one of the business days, but we definitely appreciate their sponsorship today and hope everyone can make their way to those businesses this week.
Now, what types of dogs do we have, Mayan?
A variety, it appears.
This is a mixed pit, maybe?
This is a three-legged pit right here.
Beautiful.
With an adorable sweater.
Yes.
I bet he's hot and ready to get that off.
I know. I haven't even pulled out my dog Templeton's Christmas gear. It's too hot.
Now this is unique. Is a Santa on top of the dog?
Yeah, it's a little
It's a
elf.
reindeer.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's a reindeer.
He looks a little tired on top.
He wilted. The heat got to him. It's Holly
Look
Waltz.
at these.
Walking dogs, a veterinarian here locally.
Yep. Members of the veterinary service want to remind us, pause for the holidays. This is a time if you're going to add to your family, adopt. Do not shop.
Now, did they have that written down for you? That is what they say. You knew that. That was good.
I know this is like a Batmobile kind of
Yeah.
vehicle.
It's a three-wheeler. It looks like it's suspended in the air
Oh my gosh, that is cute.
from the front. You should get one of those, Mine.
I should bring it to work every day.
Yeah, you'd be the hit of the Aiken Standard. And these are
Southern Thunder.
Well, we've worked with them before at lobster
Lobster
races and
races.
things
Yes,
like that.
they've actually went on before we did, and it's a hard act to follow. They really enjoy what they're doing, and
Merry Christmas. Wonder if those girls danced the entire way here. They got to be tired.
got veterans of the foreign wars, post 10601. And here we are with
Thomas E. Scott, Aiken County Coroner.
he's actually, yes,
He's
going to be
running. He's running for that.
Running for that office.
There are a number of local positions up for re-election next year, and that is one of them.
I'm glad we had you here because that one surprised me.
Street Queens and Kings of the CSRA. Again, here we are with another unique car collection.
All kinds of cars lined up now. Now, we don't have motorcycles. Remember last year we had all the motorcycles?
Just the roaring in our ears.
Maybe they said that was a bit much.
Now, do you think they keep the decorations on these cars for the entire season?
I was wondering if is that legal, because I would love to decorate my vehicle.
I mean, I see cars riding around with wreaths on their grills.
I have eyelashes for mine.
I believe that. That doesn't surprise me at all.
Street Queens and Kings of the CSRA. Okay. Again, we'd like to mention that if you are out and about shopping for decorations this year, I have heard wonderful things about Unique Expressions. I'm telling you, people that I have considered a Grinch for many years said once they entered that store, changed their whole outlook on getting into the spirit, and they have been shopping.
Have lots of stuff for sports too. For
Right.
For anything. For
Gifts.
high schools, for
Right.
for college teams, and for pros.
Great gift ideas.
We appreciate them being the sponsor for the Aiken Jaycee's Christmas Parade here.
Along with Fox and Lady as well, which I'm interested. I've never been there, so I'm
It's
looking forward to it.
relatively new, so that's why you haven't been there.
Now, I want doors on my car like this.
No, that's
So if you guys could help me get those.
we'll get that. I think that Tim O'Brien could find that in the expense account.
That's right. I think you
exactly
could
right.
totally could swing that.
And I think we're coming up on the end of the Street Queens and Kings. And we have the lovely ladies of the Schofield Middle School cheerleading team. You know, that's always something near and dear to my heart.
Oh yeah, you, the cheerleader from your Silver Bluff days,
Yes.
and not to mention over there the pro team in Augusta.
Yeah, I love it. We have Aiken County's EMS. Emergency medical services we could not do without those professionals.
And here's Merry Christmas from the Falcons. Not sure who they're representing.
American Red Cross. And who do we have coming up here? Oh, this is Miss LBC. The theme this year was Broadway, and I did hear wonderful things about that.
Let's take a quick break and hear from our sponsor. We'll be right back.
Calling all college football fans, Unique Expressions has everything you need for game day, including collegiate apparel, accessories, tailgating items, even Yeti coolers. Shop a variety of South Carolina, Clemson, and Georgia gear. We have something for every fan. And that's not all. Unique Expressions offers on-site embroidery, vinyl lettering, and an array of personalized gifts. Find the perfect gift for any occasion and shop brands like Spartina, Vera Bradley, Woodley Pulitzer, Jack Rogers, Simply Southern, Tyler Candle Company, and so much more. Stop in today. Unique Expressions, 1521 Whiskey Road in Mitchell Shopping Center in Aiken, South Carolina.
And here comes our other high school marching band, the South Aiken High School Marching Thoroughbreds.
Another example of Aiken County's finest musicians.
And they are going to be followed by our big celebrity for today's Christmas parade.
But if you look at this, the band, how unfair is it that we have the ladies up front with comfortable clothing, and then of course our band members have to wear their traditional band attire in 75-degree heat. But that is the hard work and dedication of a band member.
I bet they are going to be glad to get that off.
Yes. They look like little toy soldiers. Snazzy.
They're doing great. They're playing music as they come by. So often we've done this, they come by in their marching beat and the drum line going. Nice to have them playing music. All right, public safety leading the way for the big guy, Santa Claus.
With Chief Charles Branco in the back.
And it is Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus and some elves. And how beautiful. What a fitting way to conclude today's parade.
Hello, Santa. I've been very good this year.
I've been good. I'm on the nice list. I finally made it.
I think she's lying.
Oh, this is wonderful. You know, I'm going to put this on my bucket list to ride on the Santa fire truck for a Christmas parade. Can you make that happen, Ed?
Sure, we'll get that happen. We'll make you a live reporter next year.
There you go. That'd be awesome. And here we are with some of the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful creatures from Deerwood Stables. Horse-drawn carriages.
They make the horses be at the end for regular reasons.
See, next year I'll remember to bring some carrots and some apples.
I don't know that their drivers would appreciate that, but okay. At least at this point in the parade.
Oh, they're so, so pretty.
They're all dressed up for Christmas.
And this one's painted on the back.
Patriotically.
Very patriotic.
Aiken's public safety bringing up the rear. Merry Christmas. And we wrap up another successful Aiken Jaycee's Christmas parade. And ladies, did you have a good time?
It's been fantastic. You know, I always love coming home and being part of anything that Aiken Standard and ASTV has to offer. So I appreciate the invite, and hopefully you'll have me back.
And this was my first Christmas parade, so it was very exciting, and I was thrilled with the floats. I think they did a really good job.
Yeah, we had lots of floats, and we didn't have the motorcycles roaring and deafening us for this year. So I guess they changed that, and that worked out fine for us from our perspective. But anyway, it was a great Christmas parade. We hope you enjoyed it. I think it'll get played again and again. Keep watching it over and over. And,
yes. And Santa, I think that we're all in agreement that we're changing our list this year. We're actually needing swimsuits due to the weather. Okay.
Speak for yourself. I'm not going to ask for a swimsuit, but that'll be fine. I hope y'all get what you asked for and everything. But Merry Christmas to everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Calling all college football fans, Unique Expressions has everything you need for game day, including collegiate apparel, accessories, tailgating items, even Yeti coolers. Shop a variety of South Carolina, Clemson, and Georgia gear. We have something for every fan. And that's not all. Unique Expressions offers on-site embroidery, vinyl lettering, and an array of personalized gifts. Find the perfect gift for any occasion and shop brands like Spartina, Vera Bradley, Ridley Pulitzer, Jack Rogers, Simply Southern, Tyler Candle Company, and so much more. Stop in today. Unique Expressions, 1521 Whiskey Road in Mitchell Shopping Center in Aiken, South Carolina.